Toxic people poison everything and everyone around them, including you. What's up, gentlemen? So today we're talking about something that is incredibly important, and that is toxic people. More specifically, how to identify them. Because they're sneaky. A lot of times you don't even realize that they have dug their toxic claws into you, and you're like, what the hell is this, right? You gotta shake that shit loose. Gentlemen, today I'm going over 10 toxic traits that you never should ignore. And once you spot it, gentlemen, you gotta do something about it. It's not easy, but it's critical that you do it if you ever ultimately want to be healthy, happy, and mentally stable and sane, honestly, because a lot of times these toxic people make you feel so incredibly bad about yourself, which is the first sign somebody's toxic. Toxic people have an amazing way of making us feel bad about ourselves. You know, we tell them something good, they always have a way of spinning it either to make it about them or that it's not as great as we think it is. By the end of the conversation, we don't feel as good as we did going into it. Guys, if there's somebody in your life that makes you feel bad about yourself when you talk to them, you gotta not talk to them. The second trait of somebody who is toxic is that they have a hard time controlling their anger and rage. I dated this girl that when she would get mad, she would literally throw shit. She would freak out so bad it would literally be scary. And I'm thinking to myself, yo, why don't you chill the fuck out? What the hell are you getting so upset about? This is something that toxic people do time and time again. When they get upset, they get so upset that they absolutely lash out and lose their ever-loving mind. Which brings us to the third trait that somebody is absolutely toxic. They fight dirty. There you are having a little bit of a disagreement, or you're having an argument, and right away they go for the death punch, right? They know your hot button. They know that there's something that they can do or say that's absolutely going to just destroy you. It might not even be relevant to the argument or the conversation that you're having, but they go there because they know that it's going to hurt you. Gentlemen, people that are not toxic don't try to hurt you. The way that you communicate when you have an argument or disagreement, gentlemen, this is what shows maturity. This is what shows emotional intelligence. This also, however, can show you whether or not somebody is toxic or not. If they are going for death punch to the nuts, chances are they're toxic. The fourth trait of a toxic person is that they're always disappointing you. They're never living up to their word, or they don't as much as they should. Guys, if somebody is truly your friend, if somebody is truly good for you, they're gonna do whatever it takes in order to honor their word. You know, our word, our integrity. This is what forms the foundation of character. But if somebody is telling you one thing and then doing another, or promising you something and then never delivering, gentlemen, this is a testament to their character. It's also a testament to how much they respect you. And if they're letting you down, they don't respect you. If they don't respect you, they're toxic. The fifth trait of a toxic person is that they're negative, right? They're always negative about stuff, right? Whenever anything happens, it's always like worst freaking case scenario. They're worried about freaking everything, and they're always like unhappy. There's nothing worse than being around somebody that is pessimistic and negative. Toxic people have the mindset that if everything was easy, if it was perfect, then they would be happy. But because it's not, they're not happy. What I have come to realize is that it's the struggles, it's the hardships, it's the challenges that actually add meaning and beauty to life. If things are easy, gentlemen, guess what? That means that you're not trying hard enough to achieve greatness. This whole concept is one that I absolutely love, and it's one that I learned from a guy named Mark Manson. Mark Manson wrote the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a But apparently it's not just my opinion that this book is a game changer. Check out those reviews. 4.5 stars, 143,000 reviews. Free. Guys, it's free. If you hit that link down below, audible.com/alpha-m, or text the word alpha-m to 500-500, you're gonna get a free trial to Audible Premium Plus. So Audible for me has been an absolute game changer. And the reason is because I don't like to necessarily like sit there and read, but I love listening. And with Audible, it allows you to basically take all of your amazing like spoken word entertainment anywhere you go, whether or not it's like on your phone, in the car, you know, your computer, guys. And the cool thing is that for me, I'll use Audible when I'm like running. So instead of just like listening to music, I'll listen to an audiobook or even a podcast. Not only does Audible have like the largest selection of audiobooks, they've got a lot more, guys. I'm talking like business, languages, celebrity memoirs, podcasts. So every month you get 1 credit to basically grab any audiobook you want. It's your choice, like it doesn't matter whichever one. But you also have access to the Audible Plus category. Plus category has thousands and thousands of audiobooks, not to mention original entertainment, not not to mention like guided fitness and meditation programs. They've even got like sleep trackers and podcasts, and you can also get like ad-free versions of like your favorite shows, plus like exclusive series. And the cool thing is that when you're an Audible member, guys, you can download and stream as much as you want. But like I said, guys, now is the time, because right now for a limited time, if you hit that special link down below, audible.com/alpha-m, or text the word alpha-m to 500-500, you can actually try the Audible Premium Plus for free. Guys, it is the time right now to do it, all right? Like I said, if you are somebody that hasn't tried it, hit the link and get started. It's free. It's free, guys. A 30-day free trial. Now is the time. And like I said, if you are looking for a recommendation, I cannot recommend enough The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. It is going to change your life and reshape your mind in the way that you think about things. It's also going to help you get rid of some toxic people once you realize that you shouldn't worry about what they think of you. The sixth trait of somebody that is super toxic, gentlemen, is that they can never apologize or say they are sorry or that they're wrong. No matter how wrong they are, they will never apologize. You know, saying you're sorry, it's what you do, it's what I do, it's what we do. Because when we're wrong, we want the person to know we made a mistake and we feel bad about whatever happened. But toxic people, no. They never take ownership. And so they will defend themselves, they will make excuses, but the one thing they never will do is say, I'm sorry. The seventh trait of a toxic person is that they are super self-centered. It is all about them. They are not worried about how their actions affect other people. They're only focused on themselves. They think of the world as revolving around them. Now here's the deal, gentlemen. We all can be self-centered from time to time. But the toxic person, it is all about them all the time, gentlemen. And this is something that gets super old super quick. They're never asking you about you. They're always telling you their problems. They're always talking about themselves. When something great happens to you, they redirect it and make it about them. Another word for somebody being super self-centered is a narcissist, right? It is all about them. They're very narcissistic or have narcissistic tendencies. Guys, normal people that are self-sufficient and well-grounded and have a good, secure sense of self and are confident, they're not self-centered. They may feel good about themselves and be confident, but they don't think they're better than other people. The eighth trait of somebody that is toxic is that they are incredibly judgmental. They are super judgmental, always pointing fingers and talking trash about other people. Guys, if there's somebody in your life that is always bitching and complaining or pointing out the flaws of other people, but never themselves, this is a sign that the person is toxic. The other truth, if they're judging everybody else, guess who else they're judging? They're judging you. And chances are, 9 times out of 10, they're talking trash about you to their other friends. Ninth trait of somebody who is super toxic is that they don't have the ability to hear any type of criticism, right? They're so like, no, I don't want to hear it, right? Now, the truth is, criticism, it's never fun to hear, whether or not it's constructive or destructive. Destructive being not meant to do anything other than hurt you or hurt your feelings or tear you down. Constructive criticism, on the other hand, is designed to help you be better. It's also not fun to hear, but if you can hear it and kind of sit with it a minute, a lot of times you're going to realize that there is opportunity for improvement. But toxic people, they're great at tossing and dishing out criticism to everybody around them, but when it comes to themselves, if somebody offers them feedback even, they're like, I don't want to hear it. Is there a friend that you know that is always doing things that is absolutely wrong and destructive for them, but when you try to offer them any type of feedback, they get mad or they tell you they're wrong and they never change? If this is somebody in your life, gentlemen, they're toxic. And last but certainly not least, the 10th trait that somebody is toxic is that they don't want the best for you. Guys, the bottom line is this. You need to surround yourself with people that love you, that want the best for you. Toxic people, oftentimes, they revel in your misery. Secretly, they kind of love it when like bad things happen, and they get excited when things aren't amazing for you. This is not normal. This is also not healthy. Guys, in order for you to ultimately be happy and healthy, you've got to identify the toxic people in your life and get them out of there. Now, like we said, sometimes it's about limiting your exposure. But if you are dating somebody that is toxic, break up with them. I'm sorry, I know it's hard, break up with them. If you're friends with somebody that is toxic, stop talking to them. In family, if the toxic person's actually one of your family members, this is the hardest thing, right? Because you don't want to totally like avoid your family altogether, but you know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do because you've got one shot at this life, and it's critical that you surround yourself with people that love you, that are uplifting, so that you can stay sane and you can focus on being the best person you can possibly be. Being around toxic people is going to destroy you. Like the name says, they are poison. Do not allow people to poison you because you're amazing.